We first became involved with IBS in 2011 with the IUOD system, and then in 2018 we came in with iCargo. The implementation of iCargo at IAG was probably the biggest change that we'd seen in operations. And what it's enabled us to do now is to use a system that gives us the ability to track down to the minutest detail of what's happening within our building or within our operation. And I think what we've created at Heathrow is the blueprint that we can then use to roll out to our other hubs around the world.
The material handling system is a Siemens system with hardware and software. I'll go into the hardware is the physical equipment throughout the building. So ETVs, elevating transfer vehicles, of which we've got 3, transfer vehicles, of which we've got 4, which transfer the freight to the 20 workstations within the facility. In terms of the IT, the material handling software IT is Cargo Compact, and that's the piece of software that the IBS iCargo system needs to interface with through various messages on instructions for what the Cargo Compact material handling system needs to do. So iCargo does the steering and the material handling system does the doing.
All of my team use iCargo, from my Premia managers to my cargo planning managers, agents and team leaders. The building is distributed into different zones, and agents will be allocated work in each zone depending on what their skill set is and what they're required to do on the day. They get handheld devices which will let them know what the next task is that they need to do, such as deliver out a piece of freight to a customer or build a piece of freight to go onto the aircraft. The old building was very manual, very paper-based. Now it's all on iCargo, and each team is able to integrate with each other by using this platform.
My team use the data from iCargo to inform our electronic remote tasking system, which tasks all of our airside drivers out in the airfield, so they know exactly what they're collecting, which zone they're collecting it from, or bringing it back to. Pre-implementation, there was a lot of manual intervention that was required. It wasn't an automated process. We weren't getting the messages directly from the system. Now, we're not waiting for somebody to tell us the unit is available anymore. So we're not waiting for a person to tell us that. The messaging goes directly into our system, which means we can task drivers at the right time to go to the right place and make sure we're collecting our customers' freight as planned.
Ever since 2017, we've had a dedicated team working with us from IBS. And what that helped us to achieve is to create this really strong relationship that we all understand each other, we understand how we work, and we understand how to get the best out of each other.
The collaboration has been seamless. It's almost like we are together trying to solve each challenge and problem. We're all focused on the same objective.
How we want to handle freight, how we interact with our customers. They really are trying to help us with looking at continuous improvements and how we can optimise our business even more.
From an IBS perspective, we've got these new elements that we're trialling together, we're developing together and evolving together, and that's going to set us up really well for the future.